Okay, so um, righto. G'day guys, how you going? Targs here. Um, this is my first look at the beta for ATS. It's the 1.61 beta. This is a preview, and I'm going to do it as a form of gameplay, as how I would play the game. And the big thing for me is how's the clutch feel? So let's go to controls and we'll go to where my clutch settings are. Right, clutch 0, 100% throw. So pretty much standard, basic. And I'm going to go back here, and I've currently got a job that I've just loaded. And we'll go back inside the truck. Alright, we'll bring up the widget. Now, I don't normally drive with the widget up, but as you can see there, it's a load of rye, and I did load it here underneath the silo with the loader, and as you can see, it's a B double. I like to drive B doubles. This is actually a B double made with ATS's built-in configuration, except I made it so it was available in all states. That's the only difference that been made with that. The truck is standard W900. It's got a standard motor in it. Everything in it is bog stock standard, no specials or anything like that. Jump in and let's get moving without further ado, and we'll go and drop this load off. And what we'll do is we'll start off. Now, I do use a proper clutch, and I do use clutchless shifts where I can, and pardon me, I'm still not 100% used to. Now I'm going to turn that off because I don't really want it, and I guess we'll just go and drop this off. It's not a very big long load or anything. I've got 4 hours before I need to sleep. I've got 19 hours, I believe, before I need to drop the load off. So let's just get rid of that. Okay, now I kind of want to take this road down here because I haven't been on it. I try to capture as many of these kinds of trips as I can. And if I can find hidden roads, I'll capture them where I can. Okay. I don't know how much further this one's going to go, but as usual I've got to make a choice and go in a direction. Well, I think we're going to go this way. these days I'll find a mod that works really, really well that shows control input as an overlay that I can turn on or off. Preferably one that works in-game so that I can be using the in-game add-on. Now, I'm going to pull in here and see whether they've changed the sleep
Go straight.
Option. Not sure whether they have or not. But we'll go in here and give it a whirl and see if they have changed it at all.
Rerouting.
Okay, so
When possible, make a U-turn.
let's see how we go here, whether or not I can get in. I'm going to have to disconnect by the looks of it. Yeah. Okay, so let's press enter and see what we've got going on here. Okay. Fully rested. Well, see, not compliant. So why bother even? Anyway, it is what it is. I don't know if I'm going to miss out on my delivering my load. Doesn't matter if I do. I'm not really worried about it. Right. So and oh, okay. My bad. You know what I forgot? Need to hook my trailer up. Okay, let's hook that up. Right, now we can... And it appears they haven't done a super fantastic job of fixing up the clutch. My initial impressions of the clutch was it is better, but it's not fantastic. I mean, it's a bit better. Nope. Oh, it might help the fact that I was in a high range. So let's just not pass judgment on how the clutch feels until after I start driving it properly. Oh, you're going to stop right there for me, are you?
Recomputing.
Good on you. Guess what's going to happen to you? Let's see how we're going for okay, I've still got 8 hours to deliver my load, which is going to take 3.5 hours, so I'm good.
Go straight.
And I find that very distracting having that up there. I don't like it. That's a personal thing. Got nothing to do with how useful it is. It would be nice to be able to do it or have it without having the navigation pane in there as well, considering that there's one actually in the truck already on the dash, and again it's quite readable. So it's not like I can't read the one that's on the dash. So please give us the ability to not show the navigation pane. Actually, let's find out if that is fully the case. We'll go down here and okay, audio player enabled. Well, I'm not interested in the audio player. I don't know why I can't change that. Let's see if I can get into it via this way. And again, maybe I have to have it, maybe I need to be stopped in order to modify this stuff. Don't know. Let's just pull up on the side of the road here and see whether or not I can modify those bits and pieces. See, I can't do anything with them. Why can't I change them? I want to disable that. Okay. So F1. Well, I would customize it if only for the fact that it doesn't appear that I can. Maybe I can't customize it without a load, with a load? I don't know. I mean, I did see a video by someone that I do drive with, and from Ronin Gaming, which showed a totally different menu. Load's not very far, so I'm actually jumping into this cold turkey. I didn't sit down and do any investigation or trial and error or play with it at all. So this is just oh, they've done the update. What's it like to drive? Jump into it. Okay, most of my mods don't work, or half my mods don't work. Well, I basically removed the ones that I had a pretty good feeling weren't going to work, which are map mods and that sort of thing, and went with a basic set of mods that I haven't found to be a problem, and none of all my settings are carried over from the I duplicated my config file or my profile from the one I use as general, my general usage profile, and created a beta profile like Rob from Ronin Gaming suggested when he did an initial look. So I have seen his video, but not from a driver's position, and I think there's been some changes since his version that he displayed. We're now on 1.61 700.26s. Whether that all makes any difference, I'm not 100% certain. And I'm just going from a how I like to play point of view. So how I like my trucks to feel and look. Yeah, I am driving a stock truck, mainly because I wanted to check it from an absolute stock truck to start with. And obviously I did use a trailer that was slightly modified to be able to be all over the shop, available all states, because I do believe you can't use B doubles everywhere in the States, which to me that's just crazy. I mean, I don't understand why you can't have road trains. You've got these big long beautiful roads. You should be able to use road trains, but it's the way your laws are, so that's fine by me. I'll play the game my way. And I understand that in America I wouldn't be allowed to get into this lane and pass these vehicles in front of me. It would be illegal to do so. But it's not going to stop me. It's a game. And I do believe I have got infringements turned on. So if I'm not supposed to be doing it, fine me for it. But anyway, back to where we were at. Yeah, I don't mind the feel of it. I haven't really played with the clutch very much, and when I wasn't happy with it, I
Keep right. Then exit
okay.
right. Exit right.
Where I wasn't happy with it was basically because oh jeez.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Oh, okay, so this is one of those places that I'm not supposed to turn right on red. I don't get it.
Go straight.
So, whereabouts are we? Iowa? Okay, I'll remember that. Iowa, I can't turn right on red. Or else I did it wrong. Or maybe I did it wrong. Which is what it is.
Go straight.
But so far, initial instincts on it, or initial feel on it, yeah, I'm liking it. I just need to explore the info page a little bit more and find out how that one works. So maybe I can configure it without having the map in it as well, and just have the details without the map.
Keep right.
And my settings are pretty full on. I've extended my mirror distance, draw distance. Okay, let's see if I did this wrong last time. Looks like I did it wrong last time. Oh dear. Crunching the crap out of these gears.
Go straight.
I should have stopped, even though it was green when I got there. Oh well.
Go straight.
That was a bad choice. I get impatient when people just sit there. Missed a whole cycle there, bro. I might try and do that. I create an app or an add-on to the game that takes the inputs and displays them in a little icon down on the screen if there's not one already. I'll have a look on Steam and see if there's one. Maybe there's already one. I know that if I had, can't remember the name of it, but it's one of the different HUDs set up. I could have an overlay that showed my controls inputs. However, never really been a big fan of that. I'd rather just make something small, because that thing is just way overcooked for what I want. And I don't have a trains mod on, by the way. I just have my box stock. There's no extra trains or longer trains or anything like that. So that was a reasonable length. It certainly wasn't 3 wagons, and it wasn't 20 wagons either, but that's okay.
Go straight.
Oh, damn it. I made a boo-boo. Now I'm going to have to turn around. and I reached over quickly and I hit the park brake instead of the hazard lights. That's why it stalled. Prior to picking up this particular load, I actually was going to get a...
Get ready to turn left.
I've got a really cool cattle crate
Turn left.
that I like to use, and I have a B-double version of that I was going to use, but most of the loads actually you can't see the cattle in them, so I was going to use that, and then I thought, no, I haven't done a grain load where it actually uses the grain loaders, or a gravel load where it actually uses gravel or scrap metal, or any of those things where you see the loads being loaded and stuff like that for a little while. So I thought, what the heck, why don't I give it a whirl? And big thing here is having the I'm pretty sure this is the right direction to go. I think. Pretty sure. And I'm going to get out because I want to watch. See, now we've already got the tarp covers off, and yes, I do. I go in there. Wasn't 100% certain of it, but now, I wouldn't normally get out of the truck and go external view to unload or maneuver, but I just think this is really cool the way that it does the unloading process. Oh, I went too far. There we go. And there's the problems with having a office chair on a... Yeah, the clutch is much better. That I'm just slipping the clutch there. Okay, let's go back inside. Boom, done. That's really cool. Okay, let's just continue. So I don't know what I've got to do here to modify, to be able to modify my thing, but I don't really need 120 hertz because graphics is good enough as it is. Pretty much have everything on as high as it'll go, almost. I don't turn that on flat out because, well, there's not that much difference in it. Reflections, I think it looks better when the reflections aren't super duper high quality, in my opinion. My mirror distance is set to about 800, I think. That's why it comes up as custom. I'd like to be able to do the forward view draw way further than that. You know, how distance it is. But I can't get. I haven't found a way to actually increase my forward view. That way, I wouldn't get pop-ups. Now, why that was on 300, I don't know. I usually limit it to 100, or I'll match this up here, refresh rate. Because what's the point of having an FPS that can go higher than what the refresh rate is? So anyway, that's my initial view of what it's like. We'll go back to the truck and see if I can modify that in page 6. See, I can't do anything. Don't know why. Is it because I'm not enabled? Keep hidden mirrors hidden? No. I like those only in external view. Why I can't change any of this, I don't know. Why? Can I only do it in one of my depots? So what have we got? We got a place I own here somewhere? Yeah, over there. Let's go there.
Time to hit the road.
Oop. Use clutch brake.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Turn left.
Now we'll see what that feels like, the clutch feels like in a minute, because being empty, I would envisage that I should be able to take off in second low to get myself moving, go straight to fourth and straight up to fifth. High. Well, anyway, skipping a whole bunch of them. Oh look, TLL lines. Okay. Okay. Well, that certainly was able to slip the gear. That felt nice change. I'm actually using the clutch at the moment, so curious as to why I can't modify my settings. Did I take a wrong turn to get to my... No, I didn't. I'm going the right direction.
Keep right, then exit right. Exit right.
Actually quite enjoying the beta, to tell you the truth. Got some questions, but I'll have a bit of a read on that and see where we go. But I think, you know, probably this will do for a for the first video, for the you know, actual gameplay video. There's probably a whole bunch of stuff that I haven't ticked on, but I think the big one is the clutch better? Yes, most definitely. Thank you SCS for fixing that. That was stopping me from playing ATS for the whole time that 1.60 was out until pretty much now. So thanks very much. And yeah, I'll come back once I've learned a little bit more about the interface and the widgets and whatnot.
Go straight.
And see how we go. So thank you very much, and thanks for watching, guys.